changed it once or twice, but I think it's here to stay. His thumbnails, well, they're made in paint. But if you ask me, I think they're kind of...
Hey, it's the Memelords versus the Warudo, and the only reason why this podcast topic is happening is because I've seen this article that you are currently viewing on the screen. Hey! Okay, first introduce yourself, you fucks.
Hey, what's up? It's me, boy Shooter. We vibing.
Oh, yeah, no.
I locked myself out of my... I locked myself out of my apartment yesterday.
Oh,
he's talking about the whole.
Yeah,
he's talking about the whole thing that happened last night.
Yep, last night we were all playing GTA. Suda went to go have a joint and he locked himself out of his apartment. I wish we were recording our GTA session last night. Holy shit!
Actually,
I'm gonna spend the next 50 hours buried alive in this coffin.
I'm gonna spend the next 50 hours inside of Moist Critical's anus. Let's go.
Whoa.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Finally, a video.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend the next 24 hours being hunted by the military.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he just uploaded that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, did Suda introduce himself?
Yeah, I'm actually Jafar. I come from afar. There's a bomb in my car. Who
Who'da fucking thunk it?
Me, boy, on.
Who would have thunk the dunk that was the punk that's in the trunk?
Bars. Is that
Yes.
Is that new Took the Dump God?
I low-key forgot about that for a second. You know what? How do you change nickname inside of the the server?
Don't. In Discord or
Discord, baby.
No, you should see if you can't. You should see if you can't fucking change your account on GTA.
Oh
you can change your Rockstar account, but you can't change your avatar's name.
Boo. I guess it's not about drive, not about power.
Besides, Carbonate Planet's better.
True. Quickly before
Edit server profile. There we go.
Before we before we just get into this, do we quick review on Juice WRLD's new album, boys?
Oh my god!
It has no right to slap as hard as it does.
Yeah, it hits and it hits hard. It hits harder than an old lady hitting you with her. Listen, it hits harder than an old lady hitting you with her bag full of candies or her personal candy, hard candies. Holy shit!
It hits harder than my dad with the belt.
Oh god! It's harder than Mama with chancla.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but in all seriousness, no. Like, I feel bad. I feel bad that I like this album.
Profile. I got a profile on this, yeah. Oh no! We're gonna have some fun here.
Oh no!
How do you rate Took?
Took? It's Touque, I think.
I don't know. I just write whatever.
Hold on.
I think. That's gonna bug me now. Thanks, asshole.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna search up right now.
I think it's how I said how to spell it is how you spell. I think I can.
Toque or Toke?
Toque. I think it's Touque. I think.
A Toque, sometimes spelled Toque or Touque.
Okay.
But it says Tuque, so I don't know.
Okay, now they just want to feel. Now they just want to be cunts.
Okay, Toque is whatever. Is just a Canadian slang for a beanie.
Yes, it is. I am not disputing that.
Usually with a pom-pom on top. If you're heading to Canada, you'll want to make sure to pack a toque.
Yeah, you stupid cucks.
Oh my god, I found one I want.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's like a Cthulhu one.
Nice.
Kind of want that.
Crikey.
Anyways.
No, but like this album has no right to slap as hard as it does.
To do good. Oh yeah.
I honestly I do feel bad listening to it. I know I shouldn't, but like I do. But I had this conversation with Owen a little bit earlier today. Part of me wants more, but part of me doesn't. Like part of me wants more, but part of me doesn't at the same time. So, Donald Duck, is that you?
Changed it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn it, Ark.
Yep, he's now Took the Dumb God.
Carbonated Planet and Took the Dumb God. One person.
Yes.
Two for
what's
one.
What's gonna be the picture? What's gonna be the fucking picture though? Is this gonna like?
I'm gonna make one for you.
No, you know what you should find?
I'm making one for you.
No, you know what you should find? No. If he can find a but then beat his trash ski mask.
Hold the fucking phone.
If he can find one of those. Alright, now getting back on.
No, there's not.
Ah, boo! So the reason why today we are doing Mr. Beast versus the mainstream. Well, is Vice considered mainstream media?
Kinda.
Do we consider Vice mainstream? Mainstream enough, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like they're mainstream enough, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Vice, which is I'm pretty sure is Canadian, actually.
I think. I don't know.
Oh boy, setting the bar real high for us Canadians here. You know, some days I just wish I was Beyonce, a little bit hot, a little bit cold. Don't know how I really feel. You know what I'm saying? We're here in Las Vegas. Anyway, so the reason why we are doing Mr. Beast versus the mainstream media is mostly because of this article here from Vice talking about how Mr. Beast Squid Game misses the point. Which, okay, first off, what is even the point of Squid Game? I haven't seen it, and Suda filled me in a little bit, but it's mindless entertainment. Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, Mr. Beast just decided to do something, you know, and people who are like, oh, it's not original, and YouTube's praising unoriginality. What the fuck is original on YouTube in this day and age? Nothing. Or next
zilch.
to nothing. Next to nothing.
I'd say about zilch, nada, zero kaput.
I'd say maybe 2% of YouTube is original shit.
Yeah, like this name I have.
I'd say 2% of YouTube is original. You have Epic Rap Battles of History. That's a pretty original concept. For the most part, Mr. Beast usually is original.
Yeah.
This is his first really big inspiration video, except for like outside of his reaction and gaming channel. I'm talking main channel.
Yeah.
Like this is his first really heavily inspired video. But I mean, also, but just before we get into the article, because we will read it, we will discuss it, because again, it's mostly because of this article is why we're talking about this. But like, honestly, I don't see why people are so upset, because Mr. Beast did a parody, which this is completely fair use, by the way. Did a parody of Squid Game, so really, if anything, it'll be like, oh, Mr. Beast covered this shit? Oh, what's this Squid Game thing? People will scoot on over to their Netflix account and watch Squid Game, so really, it's a win-win for everybody. Well, hypothetically, it'll get more eyes on Squid Game, so really, it's a win-win for everybody. I mean, again, it's just salty people who just can't handle the fact that, you know, Mr. Beast did something that they like. And I mean, again, Twitter versus Mr. Beast, that's a whole different argument. Because really, the reason why this all started is because of one tweet. Oh, fuck. Moist Critical covered it.
Do I think are you talking about the tweet? How
Mr. Beast is wasting $3.5 million on recreating.
Yeah.
Basically, they're saying he's wasting $3.5 million on recreating Squid Game when he can put that money to extra use. Bitch! Do you not know who Mr. Beast is? Like, scrub, get good. Do you not know who Mr. Beast is? Literally, Mr. Beast is literally the most genuine, wholesome, rich, I'd say, quotation, rich influencers around. He doesn't live a lavish lifestyle. He just lives his normal life and treats his friends and treats the less fortunate. I mean, hell, who could forget the time Mr. Beast gave a dying patient of his a chance to win a Tesla or a new heart? Like, and Chandler wished he was terminally ill because he was driving a Ford Explorer. And who could forget that time Mr. Beast bought a hospital and then blew it up? Oh, wait, that's just Meat Canyon's version. Alright, I'm about to K-dot dip here. No, but... Like, Mr. Beast he did Team Trees where he planted, like, what was it? 30 million trees? Yeah. 30 million trees, I think it ended up being?
30-something trees. I don't remember exactly if it was a million or 1,000 or anyways.
No, I know it was a million. I know it was a million.
Oh, was it millions? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that might actually have been 30 million or something like that, yeah.
I think it was around the 30 million mark. Right now he's doing Team C's, which I think is about at like 6-7 million out of their goal of 10, I believe, before the end of the year. I think. I don't know. I haven't checked. Oh, wait. I can quickly just check. Team C's. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast.
Beast.
They have removed currently 583,408 pounds of trash in the ocean. And if they want to get to 10,000. Or wait, what was it? Do they want? Okay, wait. Okay, they have removed 17 million pounds of ocean. Yes. Of trash from the ocean. And they want to get to 30 if they can. And they're already at 17, so... Again, Mr. Beast does care. And then he has his philanthropy business on the side.
He has his moments where people will say this and that about him, but like he's mostly like
he runs a philanthropy, a fucking food
philanthropy.
Yes. He runs a food shelter. He runs a restaurant. He's a restaurateur, for fuck's sakes. Like, Mr. Beast is bringing a whole new meaning to what a person who like started on YouTube can do.
Yeah,
kind of like how the Paul brothers sort of started it, but Mr. Beast really took it and like ran with it. Because like, I mean, the Paul brothers were YouTubers, and then Jake Paul was on Disney, and blah 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 blah. And England was his city. Just don't forget that. But no. I'm sick and tired of the fucking hot takes of people saying that Mr. Beast should be doing this or that, when these same people who are saying Mr. Beast should be doing this or that with his money are the exact same people who, if they had his money, wouldn't be doing the things that they're telling him to do.
Yep.
I almost guarantee. I mean, mind you, if I had Mr. Beast's money, I'd do basically what he does, but I'd kind of set myself up and set my family up, and then...
So if if a lot of people had the money that he had, I mean, they'd probably be saying different things. What's going on here?
Mom has a pickup.
Oh, did you pause?
I can't. So if you two just want to kind of keep talking.
Yeah, well, it's just like how do I say that now? You're saying like I find like quite a few people, when they look at Mr. Beast and look at themselves, are like, oh yeah, that guy has a shit ton of money. He's probably like doing to least well with it. He's actually doing quite a few good things with it. I find, at least, whenever I watch him here and there. I think they're just mainly jealous in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Feels like they're jealous. That maybe that's just me. I don't know. Or could be jealous. Maybe I'm just speaking out my ass right now.
I completely get where you're coming from.
Because, like, you know, when they see somebody that's like rich like that, and just because they were on YouTube for a little bit, they're kind of like jealous. Some people will be.
And I think jealousy does play a part in it, especially.
Mm. Anyways, like, you can unlock banner. How do you unlock banner? What?
Discord Nitro.
Oh, profile color. Is that like a custom you can put?
I think so.
Ooh, I want to put like a. Some in a purple. Oh yeah, that's nice purple right there. Or maybe a. Yeah, I'm gonna find something good right here.
Ark, I've made you the ultimate profile picture and shit posting.
Okay, here we go. No. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. What do you mean? This? Oh.
Look at the description.
Divine Beast on. Doo. What's up, your boy Beyonce? We're back at it again. We're here in Las Vegas. You know, it's a beautiful day. It's kind of hot. It's kind of cold. We don't know how I feel. But we're here ready, bitch. Hey!
Look at his typing.
Where's the water?
Look at his typing.
Where's the typing?
Water
Divine Beast,
typing.
yeah?
No, the water.
Oh, yeah, water. Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, yeah. How do I just save the image? Like,
You just right click and then there's a save image option.
okay, cool.
I love that.
You like the picture that I have on right now, though? That's just pretty funny.
Yeah, it's fucking funny too.
That's pretty funny, but nothing can beat your boy Beyonce Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It's your boy Beyonce.
Gonna print this off and summon it in my next tournament.
Do that one more time. Like, actually change it to.
Yes.
You don't know it's just attack and defense
Wait,
though?
how do I change? Oh wait, it doesn't let me keep it though. What the fuck?
Rip.
Like the entire thing because of the Discord circle bubble thing?
No, it doesn't let me keep actually save the picture. I saved it image.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe copy it, paste it, and then save it from yourself.
It's a file. It's just a file, not a JPEG or a PNG or anything like that.
Oh.
Let me save
How do I do that?
Does it save as for me?
He might have to do that himself though. All right, back to hopefully back to on topic. So
yeah.
Yes,
sorry about that.
the main reason why is because of this
I
nice
saved
article.
it as a PNG.
Hmm.
Here, I'll send it to you as a PNG now.
Okay.
I'll send it to just you, not the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Ja Brogan. Anyway, like again, I don't think with Mr. Beast's net worth, I don't think really anybody could really has a right to say or do anything about it because at the end of the day, it's his fucking money, it's his fucking life. Leave him be. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
Like the amount he does for his community and for less fortunate people, he's constantly always giving away money, whether it's sponsored money or not sponsored money. So I don't want to hear, oh, Mr. Beast is missing the point of Squid Game. What's the point of Squid Game? It's mindless entertainment. There is no point behind Squid Game. It's a fictional scenario. Mr. Beast Squid Game isn't even fucking original. Squid Game isn't original either because it's a bunch of childhood games. So either way, it's not fucking original.
I agree with this article. Mr. Beast did miss the point. All the participants were not in severe debt.
We don't know that though.
Actually, no, I do know that because one of them's a pretty successful influencer for sure.
Okay, but my point is okay.
Plus, weren't like fucking Carl one of them involved?
I don't know. All I do know is that, again, you can't sit here and say, "Oh, Squid Games is like this original concept," because it's not. It's taking a bunch of childhood games. Except you fuck up, you die in the show.
The only original thing is the final fucking game because it's a fight to the death.
Fights to the death aren't even original because we've seen fights for the death for as long as humans have existed.
True.
So, like, you can't sit here and say Mr. Beast is unoriginal because he did this, this, and this, but this is so original because of this, this, and this. Because it's not. Neither of them are original. Mr. Beast took inspiration from a fictional TV show that took inspiration from real-life childhood games.
Yep.
I won't hear anything about it. I don't want you to sit here and be like, "Oh, this is more original than Mr. Beast," because nothing is original in this day and age anymore.
True.
Again, like I said, like
Literally
2%, 2% of the internet is original. I'd argue about between 2 to 5% of shit that we see on the internet daily are original.
Yeah.
What makes it uniquely yours is how you put your spin on it.
True.
That's why people say, like, PewDiePie over... Who's another gamer?
Markiplier.
Yes, exactly, there. Because PewDiePie presents the way he plays games in a different way than Markiplier would. Now, both have their fans, yes, but... Just like how people used to like Ray William Johnson back when he did Equals 3, but then stopped liking him when he quit the show and blah, 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 blah. Again, it's just how you present your content. Even if it's not original, you're at least giving it your own spin. And Mr. Beast gave it his own spin. So now I think is the best time to get into this article and just kind of dissect it a little bit.
Yeah.
I will actually turn on my screen so you guys can follow along.
So you guys can follow along at home.
No, they already see my screen, so it's
Shut up.
so you two can follow along. You fucking.
Shut up! It's funnier.
You fucking. Okay, let me know when you guys are both in. Let me know when you're both watching this, then.
Yeah.
Let me know when yeah.
And then go meow, and just go meow,
Meow,
and
meow,
then
meow,
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 meow, meow.
There.
Okay, so title: Mr. Beast Squid Game ripoff is exactly the kind of video YouTube rewards. Okay.
Oh.
Go on. Well, the video is popular. It's a reductive ripoff of the original. No shit. Not a triumph for the community economy. More of a triumph than Squid Game was. It's because no South Koreans were in there. That's what their problem is. Okay. YouTuber Mr. Beast taked on Netflix series Squid Game, where real people competed for $4,056. Yes. For
I feel like this entire post is just one giant shit post.
It is. No, it's not, because it's Vice.
Feels like a shit post.
Is a hit with viewers, racking up over 100 million views since it premiered last week. It is a well-produced facsimile of the show, but it's also bizarre to watch Mr. Beast and former YouTuber executives celebrate its popularity as a huge success for so-called creators. Okay, and here's what we'll dissect this line by line. Here. It is a triumph for the simple fact...
Be right back.
It is a triumph for the simple fact that YouTube is backing and helping support a video that had creativity in it, and not idiots sitting up in their corner of their screen munching on fucking Cheetos, watching a video and not having anything to do with it, but still getting monetized. Reaction channels are pointless. No offense, Mr. Beast, who has a reaction channel, but at least he adds something to it. My point is this is more original than 90% of YouTube content, even if it was heavily inspired by something else. Because you can't sit here and say, oh, well, it's not a triumph for creators. How? And here's stuff for so-called creators. Anybody who posts on YouTube is a creator. You can't put so-called. in front of that. That's like me saying you guys are a so-called news media. Oh wait, you are. Just like how you two are. Just how like BuzzFeed is so-called news. Like that's what pisses me off about media in general when it comes to shit like this, because they just can't let anybody have their success or have their triumph without having to latch on and make it about them. And that's what Vice is trying to do with this. I won't hear anything about it because that is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to make this about Vice. Because who the fuck has thought or given a fuck about Vice in years?
I have.
I forgot Vice existed until I seen this article.
Oh, we're on Vice. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Like, you can't put parentheses around so-called creators because they are creators. They put out something on YouTube for people to consume. That's like me calling you Vice and BuzzFeed so-called news websites. They're far fucking from it. It's mostly just a bunch of idiots who post listicles and stupid shit nobody gives a fuck about. But to each their own. Each have their place in society. Vice is really just trying to latch onto this to actually get some street cred. Because who the fuck has thought of Vice News in years?
I have.
That's a lie, and we both know it.
No, I have. Mostly because I see commercials for their clothing brand all the time.
The only type of Vice I think of is GTA Vice City.
Yes.
I think of Miami Vice.
Alright, that's fair too. Alright, now we read Mr. Beast's tweet. 42 million views in a day. Shocked emoji. I remember when I'd be excited for a video to break 10 views. LMAO. I'm literally living the life 13-year-old me would dream of every night. I'm super grateful. Heart emoji, heart emoji. And you know what? This is a big thing for Mr. Beast, for the simple fact that, like he said in this tweet, he'd be like excited if a video broke 10 views. When he first fucking started, he didn't think he'd get to where he is. He didn't think that, you know, he could game the system the way he has. And you know what? Mr. Beast has been a YouTuber who has beat the system, but also had a genuine rise. He put in the work to get to where he is today. It's not like stupid fucking influencers thinking that they need this fame and fortune right now. Oh, because I'm an influencer, I deserve the views. I deserve this. I deserve that.
You could say that he put in the work, put in the hours.
To take what's his. Exactly.
Yeah.
He gets it. This son of a bitch gets it. But no, like... And Vice... The thing that pisses me off about this article in general so far, and we're barely into this, but...
I was gonna say that I'm pretty sure we're just barely starting.
The thing that automatically pisses me off about this is they're decrediting Mr. Beast, even though he didn't have an original idea. Okay. But...
Name me one original idea you had.
Exactly. Oh, you covered the extreme bloody and gore of what CZW was? Okay, join the fucking list of 8,000 YouTubers who have already done that before you. Oh, you're doing a Dark Side of the Ring documentary? Okay, join the fucking 5,000 YouTubers who have already done similar things. Fuck, you basically ripped off WrestleMania's Behind the Titantron.
Oof.
For fuck's sakes. Where he talks about these events in wrestling that, you know, they kind of want to forget, or more infamous moments. The same things Vice's Dark Side of the Ring is covering. Oh my god, they ripped it off from YouTuber. It's not an original idea. Cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. It's over. GG, pack it up.
Vice made Dark Side of the Ring, what?
I believe it's them. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me Google it real quick. I believe it's them, though. No, go back to the web browser, you cunt. Yeah, Vice! So you're basically ripping off what a YouTuber's done. Okay. Oh, but it's okay for you guys to do it, but it's not okay for Mr. Beast to do it. The level of hypocrisy here. Okay, continuing on here. Famously, Squid Game took over 10 years to actually be produced. Wow, what were you doing? Sitting playing with your cock the whole time? Took you 10 years to come up with that? Squid Game writer and director Hwang Dong-hyuk, I hope I said that right, told the Korean Times that after all, he wrote the series 12 years ago, its themes became more relevant as time went on. Okay. Famously, like, okay, nobody has literally heard of Squid Games before it came out. Nobody, unless you're maybe South Korean. Nobody this side of the border even knew what the fuck a Squid Game was.
Nope.
I still don't.
Until it came in. Exactly. You know what? I looked at the preview. It just doesn't interest me. It actually low-key kind of looks stupid. Mostly of what most shit Netflix green lights is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again, I'm not saying if you enjoy the show, that's, you know what, good for you. I'm not dissing you. I'm not saying that your point is irrelevant if you enjoy the show. That's not my point. My point is you can't be sitting here praising a dude who took 10 years to come up with something and then trash somebody who wanted to recreate it and put his own spin on it, and it only took them 7 weeks. And because he had a sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
hypocrites.
Like, no, exactly. And like I said earlier with the whole fucking Vice Dark Side of the Ring behind the Titantron thing. Because wait, actually, okay, now I want to actually Google that, actually.
Like, Vice is behind the Dark Side of the Ring documentary with Chris Jericho,
Yeah, the one that Chris Jericho hosts. Okay, the first episode was 2019. Let's see when Dark Side of the Ring started. Or not Dark Side of the Ring. Let's see when Behind the Titantron by WrestleMania uploaded his first episode, which is basically the same thing.
I believe in 2017.
Behind the...
I believe he did it in 2017.
Okay. Okay, wait, let me just go to his channel, because that'd probably be way easier. Videos, sort by... We'll go oldest, just so we know. Behind the Titantron, the steroid scandal, 5 years ago. The death of Owen Hart, 5 years ago. Oh, and what's this? 2019. 29. I don't want to hear about originality, Vice. Okay? You've lost all when you basically... And they have covered...
lost all credibility, yeah.
And they've covered some of the exact same things. I'm pretty sure Dark Side of the Ring covered the steroid scandal with WWE. I know they covered the plane ride from hell, and I know WrestleMania.
Question is, who hasn't covered the steroid thing?
Exactly. Who hasn't covered the plane ride from hell? Who hasn't covered Owen Hart's last days? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear this. Oh, it famously took this director 10 years to make. No. Anyway. But after 12 years, the world changed into a place where such particularly violent survival stories are actually welcomed. How?
Huh?
How? That's not even original. Fucking Lost did that before Squid Game even came out to a lesser extent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was still thinking Lost, and I was like, wait a minute, and then, oh yeah, Lost, yeah.
Again, I'm not saying that there's nothing original, and again, I'm not saying you can take inspiration from shit and that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, watch who you diss when you do some of the exact same things. Yep. He said people commented on how the series is relevant to real life. Sure. Sadly, the world has changed in that direction. The series games that you participate go crazy over, aligned with people's desires to hit the jackpot with things like cryptocurrency, real estate, and stocks. So many people have been able to empathize with the story. Okay, you're basically, I think from the plot synopsis, from what I understand from Squid Game, is they take a bunch of in debt criminal scum, basically.
Not criminals, no.
I'm pretty sure some of them were criminals.
Some of them, yeah, that's why they're in debt, because they were criminals. But they just take anyone who's in debt.
Anyway, a bunch of people in debt, whether they be criminals or what have you, they take them, plop them in this basically last to survive wins sort of fucking concept here. Okay, but
That doesn't make any sense. Isn't everybody in debt?
in a sense, yes. But
And then
Not New
every
Zealand.
country, almost every country is in debt by like trillions. You know
except
that,
for I
right?
think it's Switzerland.
Not New
I was
Zealand!
about to say it's like New Zealand or Switzerland that isn't.
And how the fuck are they set? Like, that bugs me. Anyways, I'm gonna continue.
Like, no, but like, my point is with most of this is that I understand, like, yes, the world is different, and yes, maybe the world can relate to Squid Game more now than they could have 12 years ago.
Mhm.
My point is something new comes out, no matter what it is, everybody will hop on it.
Yep.
Where's Vice's article trashing mobile game ads that use Squid Game content for the game that has nothing to do with that?
Its own, yeah, that has nothing to do with. Yep.
Where's Vice's trashing article about that?
Not a clue.
You can't see me, but I'm doing the Kabi lame fucking hand motions here. Like, again, I'm not saying that, you know, Mr. Beast's idea is original, because it's not. He clearly took inspiration.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like I said earlier, Mr. Beast is a well-known creator. Him making a video like a real-life Squid Game will get more people to check out Squid Game.
Yep.
If they haven't already. Or they've seen the show already, they watch Mr. Beast's videos, and they're like, oh, okay, I see he took this inspiration from this scene, and blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Literally, the whole time the main character's number survived, he'd literally be like, I swear we're not rigging this for the main character to win. Making inside jokes. Like, again, just how tone deaf some people can be. Mostly people who work at Vice by the looks of it, but okay, let's go down. In a world as desperate as Huang describes it, it's unsurprising that people in the real world want to compete in the same game, though non-fatal, for $500,000. In 7 months, YouTuber Mr. Beast painstakingly recreated every step from Squid Game, inviting 456 people to compete for basically $500,000. Because I'm not going to repeat the number because it's basically $500,000.
Yeah.
It's a little less, but okay. Yes, I could see how doing the similar thing that Huang's universe created, how some people would want to do it if they are in debt. Because you know what? Look outside, Vice, touch some fucking grass, to quote Suda here real quick, because the real world fucking sucks right now. We are slowly approaching a 3rd year in a fucking global pandemic that the government gives no fucking shits about. So it seems. I shouldn't say that. That could be slander. I could get canceled on Twitter.
You already are.
Probably. My point, of course, if Mr. Beast, somebody rich like Mr. Beast, comes along and says, I'm doing Squid Game in real life, non-fatal, you have a chance to win $500,000. Who wouldn't jump on that opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot tell me that somebody would be like, oh, fuck that. No, he ripped off Squid Game. I don't partake in this. I don't condone it. Bullshit. Bullshit. You can't sit there and tell me that nobody would look at that and be like, oh, I got a chance to win money. And even fucking people who didn't place in first still fucking won money. Because Mr. Beast likes to keep his fans happy. Second place, I think, won 10 grand. The dude who came in second, I think, won like 10 or 15 grand. Like, and all he had to do was show up to a set, try his best in participating, got a few breaks along the way, and he still walked out 10, 15, 20K richer than he walked in. Hell, Mr. Beast gave people, I think it was, 2K each if they wanted to leave before one of the next challenges?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't see Huang's universe doing that. I didn't see them be like, oh, if you want to leave right now, you can get out your debt. No, you fucking lost. You got shot. You were dead.
You were allowed to leave, but you just couldn't play. You could start playing again, but you didn't get any money or lose your debt. You could just leave.
My point is Mr. Beast did it in his style to make it, to put his own spin on it. Is it an original idea? No, that's not what I'm here to argue. I'm not here to argue if it's an original idea, because I know it's not. My point is Mr. Beast at least put his own spin on it. Mr. Beast at least, looked at it and was like, okay, well, I see you, but here's how I think I could do it. Okay. Holy fuck, we got a long... Here, I'm just gonna start highlighting what we're reading so you guys can follow along. As a feat of production, it's not just admirable, but inevitable in how perfectly Mr. Beast recreated the sets for the show. As a piece of media, it perseveres that this doesn't just badly misstrued the anti-capitalism message of Squid Game. It's literally recreating the villain's ultimate desire to watch the desperate people of the world compete for money purely for his amusement. In Mr. Beast's version of Squid Game, the marble game, the YouTuber's research team even paired up best friends in an effort to emulate the tragic stakes of the original show. When the top 6 are asked what they do for the prize money, 2 of them said they would give it to their families. Okay, yeah, Mr. Beast, oh my god, Mr. Beast produced fake drama, oh my god, it's almost like every fucking YouTube's video's been doing that since fucking 06. Oh my god. False sense of drama keeps the people watching. Whether it be TV, news, YouTube video, it doesn't matter. The stakes is what people watch for. And if Squid Game is so anti-capitalism, why the hell are they all competing in this event to begin with? If it's so anti-this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It pisses me off the people who just go about trashing Mr. Beast for no fucking reason. Alright. And finally, the last paragraph here. Alright. Okay, more than just bizarre, Mr. Beast's Squid Game video highlights a fundamental problem with YouTube. There is no shortage of people who make original art and put it online. We've never said there was. But the interest is demanded instead by people who can take advantage of existing properties and fan bases. Almost like what reaction channels have been doing since fucking 2010. This in particular is a problem on YouTube, no shit, where people film themselves literally reacting or laughing at things other people and at other people's memes and making a lot of money off it. I never said that it wasn't a problem. Because I agree, people who just sit there in a corner and watch full stream videos and get ad revenue for it and don't even shout out the original creator of the video, I agree, that's terrible. But you guys can't sit here and be like, oh, it's a tragedy that Mr. Beast is profiting off of Huang's idea, when you're also profiting off of Mr. Beast and Huang's idea as well. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You literally have a fucking ad right there. So you're getting money. I don't want to hear it. This video is no different from those. It owes a debt to Huang's show in every respect. Not really. For the simple fact that Mr. Beast just he saw something, he recreated it. He still put more thought process in recreating Squid Game than somebody, say, who sits and watches and reacts to videos on YouTube. Like Jinx, or whatever the fuck his name was. Like all the fucking reaction YouTubers. Like all... Mr. Beast at least had to have some creativity in that. Despite being the original content from a popular creator, it's nothing more than a sad retread of someone else's work. Okay, but the internet has been that for fucking years. Retread after retread. Okay, the new Star Wars movies are a retread of the originals. The latest superhero movie is a retread of other superhero movies. TV shows getting sequels or prequels, it's just a retread of an existing property. Everything in this day and age is a retread. And you want to know why it's a retread? Because that shit sells. That shit sells. People want to see that. People have spoken with their wallets that they want to see that. There's also an ad spot for a mobile game, Brawl Stars, in the middle of the video, meaning that Mr. Beast will also profit from the fruits of Huang's creative labor. Oh my god, he got a sponsor for a video. What a criminal. Well, if we just want to talk about making money off of fruits of labor. Nice little ad you got there, Vice. Like, I have no idea where my other two co-hosts went. So it's basically just me mad rambling, but you can't sit here and say that, okay, like, okay, you guys, Vice, this writer for Vice, has the audacity to say that because Mr. Beast puts a sponsor in his video, he's making money off of Huang's original idea. Looks like you're making money off of Huang's original idea and Mr. Beast's retread by putting a fucking ad right here. You have an ad right here. I don't want to hear about it, Vice. But no, this is arguably one of the most tone-deaf fucking articles I've ever read. Like I said, it's just a retread of somebody else's work. So is fucking pretty much all entertainment in this day and age. It's a retread of something else that came before it. The new Star Wars trilogy, retread of the original Star Wars trilogy. Every superhero movie is a retread of a different superhero movie, or a comic book, or an anime, or whatever you want to say. Everything is a retread, and the reason why everything's a retread, and the reason why everything is popular, like I stated, is because that shit sells. People are like, yes, this is what I want to see. So if you want to start pointing fingers, Vice, point them right back at you. Because when you point at somebody, you got 3 fingers pointing back at yourself.
Boy.
Again, this is arguably one of the most tone-deaf fucking articles I've ever read. But alright, let's see what Sports Kia says. Okay, see, like, why are people so fucking pissed off when Huang himself gives his approval? Well, let's just read this article. Alright. Mr. Beast's recreation of the hit show Squid Game might be over, but opinions are still pouring in, including from the director of the show, Hwang Dong-hyuk, which, again, I hope I'm saying right. Back in October, Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, had announced his version of the gory survival show for a video where 546 contestants competed for a grand prize of $500,000 USD. Unsurprisingly, Americans YouTube version of the game saw no bloodshed. Well, how the fuck would you? That would get banned instantly if Mr. Beast just fucking pulled up a Glock like Arn Anderson did back in his day. And he just pulled out a fucking Glock and shot somebody.
See the difference between you and I? Edgar can't try and put it in.
Like, that's like, because, okay, yeah, Mr. Beast couldn't put blood and gore in it because it's YouTube. YouTube tries to maintain a kid-friendly-ish platform. Ish. Again, we've gotten into the dark side of YouTube. We've gotten into their not-so-famous secrets. We've gotten into the decline of YouTube. We have argued YouTube for a while. This, if you are a fan of Memelords versus Warudo, you know this.
We have fans.
11 subscribers say it was.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Anyway. How is it surprising that it showed no bloodshed? How is that unsurprisingly? Like, I understand, like, again, he did it for monetary purposes, but, in a sense, but also, you know how quickly his YouTube channel would have been banned if there was actual bloodshed? If Mr. Beast just flat out fucking was like, you failed. Like, Mr. Beast is a businessman. He's an influencer. He influences people in the right way. Alright. Let's continue reading this article here. Since its release on November 24th, Mr. Beast's video has received over 124 million views, about 13 million more than Squid Game earned in its first 30 days. So basically, all I'm hearing from this is Hwang is a scrub and Mr. Beast is more superior. All jokes aside. Of course, it's Mr. fucking Beast. What did you expect? Of course he's gonna get more views than a fucking TV show. Because here's the things. Mr. Beast's video is 30 minutes, give or take. His video is about 30 minutes. Squid Games is a series of probably 12 episodes. Let me check here, actually. Let me check before I sound like an idiot. I'm going to say it's 12 1-hour episodes. So 12 hours.
I think it's 5, 1 episode per game.
Okay, so it's 9 episodes at... Okay, great. It doesn't fucking tell me. Do I still have Netflix on my phone? I do. So it's 9 episodes. At 1 hour apiece. So that's 9 hours that you have to invest in watching something that Mr. Beast only had to get you to invest 20 minutes and you still got the same outcome. Minus the death. So it does not surprise me that Mr. Beast got more views in his 30 days than Squid Games did. The reaction on the YouTube video, though, are mixed. Hwang Dong-yong improves Mr. Beast's version of Squid Game. After his hit series won the Gotham Award, Squid Game creator gave his stamp of approval to YouTube stars Mr. Beast's real-life version of the games. Okay. Squid Game director Hwang Dong-hyuk, which again I'm hoping I'm saying right, considers Squid Game a colloquialism, of his life work, accumulation of his life work. So much that he has willing to wait over a decade to get the chance to make it. Congratulations again. Anyway, surprising many, he gave Mr. Beast's recreation enthusiastic thumbs up. The Silence director was asked his opinion on the recreation at the recent Gotham Awards, where Squid Game became the first Korean produced to take home the award for Breakthrough Series. Okay, again, good for him. He's getting the recognition. Like, I watched some of it. I loved it. It helps me to promote the show, too. So please, more. I want more people to do it. And there lies my point that I wanted to make with this whole fucking episode. People see Mr. Beast do it. People are gonna go check out the original source material. Just like how abridged versions have been doing that for anime for fucking years. Maybe you were a fan of Dragon Ball Z abridged but never watched the original Dragon Ball. Well, after seeing the abridged, maybe you'll be like, maybe I should check this out. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Sword Art Online, or Naruto, or whatever the fuck abridged you watch. It's the same deal. Despite the maker's seal of approval, several others have been critical of Mr. Beast's Squid Games. The media house Vice, which we already dissected their article, poured out the irony of capitalizing on the show. Evidently a critique of capitalism. Oh my god, capitalism is bad. Who would have fucking thunk it? Oh my god. Owen sound like he's sucking a dick over there.
As a ham sandwich.
As a piece of media, it preserves this. Doesn't just badly misunderstand the anti-capital message of Squid Game. It's a literal recreation of the villain's ultimate desire to watch desperate people compete for money purely for his amusement. Okay? Here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter what you fucking say because it's fair use because it's a parody. Suck on that, Vice. Another hot topic debate concerning gatekeeping between internet artists and controversial media. Huang Yosi, a Forbes and Time contributor, was criticized for a now deleted tweet in which he compared the success of Mr. Beast's reproduction of that of the original show. At Mr. Beast's Squid Game video, 103 million views in 4 days. It took 7 weeks to make. Squid Game, Netflix's Squid Game series, 11 million views in 30 days. It took 10 years to make. More views, less time, fewer gatekeepers. That's the promise of the creator economy. And you know what? I think he's a pussy for deleting it, but that's besides the point. Because you know what? Yeah, sure, it took him less time. But you know what? At the end of the day, it still might get more people to watch Squid Game than they did before. So really, all these gatekeepers of this series should just take several seats. In my opinion. Again, and this is just my opinion. Maybe you think Mr. Beast is a terrible human being for recreating Squid Game. Again, you'd be wrong, but that's besides the point. However, some fans have pointed out comparing Mr. Beast's Squid Game and Squid Game is a futile effort. One of the fans event akin to the game show that would not exist without the original. The other is a groundbreaking television show with a complex plot that firmly puts non-English media at the forefront. Every vowel at Mr. Beast at Netflix, in a point of a fact, at Mr. Beast's video took 10 years and 7 days to make at the cost of the budget for the Netflix show plus his own, requiring a combination labor of the entire cast and crew of the show plus everybody that worked on his video. Plus, even if he would have had the idea, this video would not have even remotely had the same reach without riding on Squid Game's hyper popularity. And you know what? What about everybody else who's been riding on that? But if Mr. Beast's Squid Game was an original concept, it would have just been a generic reality show that's sole reason to existing as an enthusiastic recreation of existing show. The show has dramatic tension and themes. Mr. Beast is just aesthetic recreation of the games. Okay. But, and this right here. You hope people sue Mr. Beast. The creators of Squid Game sue Mr. Beast. It's fair use, you fucking babies. It's a parody and a recreation. It's a parody of what Squid Game is. So, hoping he gets sued, why would you sue a person who does good for his community?
Right.
Again, my whole point of this being out of control is... Well, it is out of control because it's a bunch of fucking idiots, but... Like, how does it affect you in any way that Mr. Beast recreated something? Whoop-de shit. And again, like I said, Squid Game isn't even an original idea either. It takes childhood games, but adds more stakes to it. You fail, you die. Like... In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with Mr. Beast's Squid Game. If it got more people to watch, it's a win-win. Which I guarantee it did. And if the creator says he's A-okay with it, shut the fuck up. You have no straw man. Stop trying to make this about you when the creator himself said he's fine with it and he wants more people to do it. I understand that everybody likes to have a say in shit and all that crap, but well, here, let's quickly read why people want them to sue. I hope they sue them. Internet slams Mr. Beast for recreating Squid Game. Oh yes, because it was original. Anyway, Jimmy Mr. Beast Donaldson took to social media recently to announce that he has finally recreated the much-awaited Squid Game set in real life. The philanthropic content creator had promised on TikTok that he would recreate the sets in real life with players being able to participate. After announcing he would be doing so, the YouTuber recently showcased the shockingly similar Squid Game sets that he had created, which sparked a heated conversation on Twitter. Oh no, he... You're telling me Oh no, you told me he recreated something to put his own spin on it? Oh my god, the fucking criminal. Let's just arrest the man right now. Donaldson also mentioned that Twitter that he'd recreate the project cost him over $2 million. Though many fans have shown excitement towards his latest project, a few doubts the show's recreation. And then a video by Pickle Rick over here. Avocado Animations if Mr. Beast made Squid Games, which I did see, and that is a funny video. Why followers are divided about Mr. Beast Squid Games recreation. The 23-year-old YouTuber uploaded a TikTok clip of him recreating sets on Twitter. He has created the show's iconic red light, green light. The show's iconic red light, green light. The show's like... Okay, so you're saying you never, as a child, would literally play red light, green light, or, as we called it in our day, Red Rover? Basically the same fucking thing. It's not... How is it the shows? I hate myself. I hate that I live on this planet sometimes. I fucking hate the world sometimes. Anyway. Sets as well as the unforgettable backdrops for other games such as Marbles, oh god, so original, and Popogi? I don't fucking know. Alright. Along with other incredible sets, fans got a glimpse at someone dressed as one of the guards on the show. The sleeping quarters of the Squid Game participants have all been recreated as well. Oh my god, it's almost like he wants to fully do justice to this budgeted version of Squid Game. Oh my god. We should just sue him for everything he's worth. That's the answer. I now have every game from Squid Game built in real life. Mr. Beast's Twitter. Though Donaldson's Squid Game project... Okay. Though Donaldson's Squid Game project is extraordinarily similar to the movie, TV series, but continue. Followers were not pleased with how the games are being recreated. Many cited that the show's creator, Hwang Dong-hyuk, which again, hope I'm saying right. If I'm not, apologize. I don't speak Korean. I don't know how they would be pronounced. Attempted to showcase rigid class structures and the evils of capitalism. Okay, but like everybody fucking ever has been saying that capitalism is evil and blah, 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 blah. So, really, all the more reason why Squid Game isn't really original. Twitter users also mentioned that Squid Game must not be taken to the surface level, where the games are simply recreated for viewers' enjoyment. A few tweets against the show, reaction as read. let me get my smarmy Twitter voice. Does director Hwang Dong-hyuk know about this already? I hope they sue him. Mr. Beast, you know that TV show is about a game where desperate people kill themselves for a chance of winning money, telling us how sadistic the rich can be and how the working class is just entertainment fodder for them. Let's do it in real life, but don't worry, nobody dies,
do you mean it already is
so
in real
it's
life?
okay.
Wait. There.
Sorry about that. No, I took a while. Sorry about taking a while. I just had company over.
They like that dude's tweet's completely wrong. That's not the point of the show.
And
That's
okay,
not even what the show's about.
okay, and yeah, welcome to the real world, jackass. The working class has been fucking entertainment fodder for the rich for fucking years.
Forever.
Remember back
forever.
in England with kings and queens and jesters? Guess what? Jesters were the working class, kings and queens were the rich. Who was the fucking entertainment fodder? You fucking idiot. Okay, need to get back in my smarmy Twitter, boys. At Mr. Beast, it looks cool, but I don't know. It feels weird recreating a dystopian game where when you're too lazy to spell fucking people are pitted against one another for the enjoyment of the rich and literally murder each other to win money. Avi, oh my Jesus Christ, you can tell this bitch is white. Oh, sorry, Guy is white. Sorry, Guy.
Polo, that's Avi.
Yeah, anyway. You aren't going to kill people, oh my Jesus Christ, but even emulating it in a diff, oh my god!
Who the fuck goddamn wrote that? They're so bad.
Well, Twitter does have a word limit, so...
Okay, but you could do 2 tweets. And that's not 140 characters, but anyway. Diff form feels off. Squid Game was not original. As I've stated, it's all childhood games, but with more stakes.
Yep.
Continuing on. Mr. Beast, the whole thing was about the people killing each other to get out of debt. Entertainment for the wealthy. Glad that you went over your head and you are, as a wealthy person, are recreating it as entertainment.
Well, he's also wrong. He's wrong again.
Listen here, Mr. Oliver Eats Cake.
Wait. Oliver's wrong again, because people aren't killing themselves, they're killing others. Or it's people killing other people to try and get all their debt to win the game, to entertain the I forget what they're called, but like it's a bunch of fucking rich people in gold masks.
The upper class, but continue.
Mm-hmm. And just because you say he's wealthy, but like so much materialistic possessions he has.
Yep.
Mr. Beast is the most unegotistical wealthy person I think that I know of.
I don't understand why people...
I was gonna say, the ones that you know...
I don't understand... I don't understand why people get mad at him. Like, the only wealthy people I know who are genuine are fucking Beast and, like, fucking... Ugh.
Okay. Oh, he's a Saints fan. So, how you feel having no quarterback now, you stupid bitch?
Roasted.
At Mr. Beast, wow, the whole point of Squid Game was to criticize the rich people.
Wrong
Mr.
again.
Beast, you're spending millions of dollars on this stupid video. Are we just gonna ignore the $891 million Netflix made on the show? Skeptical emoji. Congratulations, a TV show made $891 million. Oh my god.
Okay. I don't care. I don't care about the revenue, but they need to charge their fucking phone.
Like, oh my god, congratulations, a TV show with lots of praise and hype made a lot of fucking money. Oh my god.
How do people not understand the point of this
here's
show?
the point. Here's the point, though. Okay,
it's not criticizing the rich. It's not far from it.
Look at it this way. Yes, Squid Game was successful, so it got renewed for season 2. If it was a flop, this would be a completely different fucking argument. If this was like Cowboy Bebop's live action fucking remake, this would be a different fucking story. If it was a critical failure. Just because it's successful, everybody is getting bent out of shape. Just because Squid Game was successful.
I'm surprised Netflix canceled Cowboy Bebop, considering they had already renewed. They're already making a second Death Note live action movie.
Again, I'm not saying. Along with along with many...
Stating.
I'm trying to highlight it just so...
Oh, okay.
Just so we can, you guys can visualize where we are.
Mm.
Always stating how Squid Game showcased the exploitive nature of the rich, few fans of the YouTuber defended him. Many of his followers retreated his philanthropic nature. Mr. Beast should use his wealth to actually help people instead. Cue Kabule meme. Boom, bitch!
Doing 10,000 presents to kids for... Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Mr. Beast is far from the problem. Okay, God forbid Mr. Beast... God forbid he wants to do something for fun. God forbid. No, he has to always give away his money. He always has to do this. He always has to do that.
Whoa.
Shut the fuck up. If you're one of these people who think Mr. Beast needs to do more for the world, doesn't take much for you to go out and volunteer. So how about instead of sitting here being a keyboard fucking warrior, you go apply yourself. Now, I'm not saying I'm any better. I'm not saying I'm any better, because I'm not. However, I'm not here criticizing Mr. Beast.
Right. I hear soup kitchens are always looking for volunteers.
Exactly. Mr. Beast seeing how... At Mr. Beast. I'm not going to read these in smarmy Twitter voice, because these aren't. But anyway.
Can I read the next one or this one? I don't know. I'll read one.
Alright, you want to read... Here, you can read Dava's tweet then.
Okay. At Mr. Beast, seeing how people have reacted to this has generally made me lose brain cells. Okay.
Agreed.
Mr. Beast is only 23 and has donated millions of dollars to those in need. I wonder how many other 23-year-olds can say the same. I certainly can't.
And that's the big point. And honestly, that's the point. Mr. Beast has done more since he's been popular and famous for society, for this world. This motherfucker's only 23.
What?
Mr. Beast is only fucking 23. So, he still has, assuming, his gravy train doesn't, dry up, which is Mr. Beast, so I doubt it. He will be able to do the things he's doing for the next 20, 30 years. But I bet you for most people, it still won't be enough. Mr. Beast has done more for society at 23 years old than a majority of people have their whole lives.
Yep.
At Cinema Do 190, 1190, and at Mr. Beast, he literally has food banks set up and donates if not most of his money to the community. LMAO. To make money, you need to put money. You need money, though, specifically on that scale. So even if he spent $2 million, he's giving it back, unlikely how the Squid Games, which used 21 million, and whatever they made is kept. Exactly. I don't see Mr. Huang, again, I'm not trashing this man, but just to expand on their point, you don't see Huang donating a good chunk of that money to people, or to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mr. Beast literally helped, in that video alone, I'd say around 20 to 50 people. Mm-hmm. They walked out richer than they were. Again. In the TikTok clip Donaldson had shared on November 3rd, he encouraged his fans to wish the 456 contestants good luck next week, indicating that the players of his Squid Games have already been allocated. So, quickly, just to wrap up this podcast.
Yeah.
So we can move on to other things tonight.
Yes.
Playing GTA, lol. I'll get a closing statement from all of you, but I'm just gonna say something before we get closing statements.
Yeah. I
understand that people want more originality. I understand that. But don't be going trashing a guy. Don't go trashing a guy who's done more for people in need than either you have or a lot of celebrities have. Mr. Beast is honestly, and again, I'll quote the great Charles White. You don't need me to pump his tires to hype him up, to be his hype man. You already know who Mr. Beast is and what he does.
What do you mean, man? He is the hype. When you talk about Willis.
Exactly. Woo, yeah, baby. Anyway.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
That's what we're waiting for. It's what it's all about. Woo!
Anyways.
Mr. Beast will always continue to do whatever he can to entertain his millions of followers. And again, if you're genuinely upset about him doing this, I understand that. But at the end of the day, when the director of Squid Game himself said he loved Mr. Beast's idea and he wants more people to do it, your arguments are invalid. Because it gets him more exposure and it gives Mr. Beast exposure. It's a win-win, for fuck's sakes.
True.
I'm pretty enraged in this article, so I'm pretty enraged in this video. We've read 3 fucking articles, and I ranted pretty much everybody's ears off. So, starting with Ark, I'll get your closing statements. Anything you'd like to add, share, state?
Well, like you said, how'd you put that again about the... most people... Yeah, he's contributed more to, like, in a way that, like, millions of other people haven't done in their entire lifetimes.
Again, not saying all celebrities are like that, however, comma.
Well, not just celebrities, but like anybody in general.
Exactly.
Like, he's basically proving that anybody could be such a good well, I think he's kind of proving that anybody could be like him if their part is big enough.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
You don't need millions of dollars to volunteer.
True. But like, I'm getting at here as one of the last thing was, I haven't really watched him like when he first started. I started like slowly, right? Well, I mean, went back and rewatched his older stuff, yeah. But like over time, I gradually just kept on watching, and yeah, he is somebody that I would be glad to say that I more or less aspire to, because like he's one of the most generous people I've ever thought of. They're gonna think of right now.
No, and exactly like Mr. Beast is okay. When we talk influencers and celebrities, he's an influencer who does good. He's somebody you should strive to be. Like, you should strive to be like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Kim Kardashian, Lindsay Lohan, all these other people. Mr. Beast is somebody you should strive to be like. And you don't need the money to be like Mr. Beast. Again, volunteering at shelters, volunteering in your community, all that goes a long way. Mr. Beast is doing the exact same thing, except he has more of a budget.
Yeah, like I said, there's 5 people on my list of people that I would have liked to be like. There's like 2 or 3 or so that are like
Randy Savage, obviously.
Well, there's like a few of them that are dead. Well, I mean, there's one, but like there's not off the 5 left. Well, I mean, maybe I don't know. Anyways, get in here. There's quite a few that I'd like to aspire to. There was Robin Williams, obviously. Yeah, I know. It's sad.
All right.
Fuck. 5, 4. Anyways, fucking lost my train of thought there. Fuck. I had it. Where'd it go?
Slim Jim, if you want to bring back the Macho Man Randy Savage ad campaign, I do a killer impression. So like, just call me out. Ooh yeah! Step into a Slim Jim. Anyway,
well, there was Mr. Beast a little bit. Yeah, well now more now than before.
Well, because when he first started, he was just a kid posting Call of Duty clips. Yeah. He was what every fucking kid was back in those days.
Wanted to do back in the... Yeah, exactly.
Again, but he took that and he went. He put in the work.
He morphed it.
He put in the hours.
Like, literally, I was about to say, like, he literally posted on his fucking TikTok how he gets motivated by The Rock's face-off line. Like, but that's what he did.
Yeah, no, but, wait, what? What happened there? Microphone off. What happened there? Hello?
Hey.
Oh, okay. Anyways, was that my microphone or was that yours?
That was mine.
Okay. Robin Williams, this man's right here, Beast. One time, Johnny Depp, still kind of a little bit because he's pretty cool guy.
He's
And
just
then
a
there
sexy
was what?
because he's just a sexy boy. Anyway.
And then yeah, there was a time where Savage was on the list. I mean, he still kind of is. But anyways,
Yeah.
let's just be. There's reasons, man. There's reasons. Anyways,
It's because of Bonesaw McGraw.
fuck. There's. I mean, there's always people that people aspire to and like will cling on to. But I feel like
Mr.
Beast is just one of those that's gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be like that name that's gonna be out there for like a while.
Exactly. And
Anyway.
he does a lot to stay relevant too, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mr. Beast is not okay, maybe not like a genius, but he kind of is.
Hmm.
In a sense. He found a market for shit and he's done his best to, continue. And to
Give
continue
back
to
to the
succeed,
community and
to give
continue
back
going
to his
and
community.
yeah.
Exactly. Like Mr. Beast, if you want to try to be like anybody, Mr. Beast is a very good example of that.
Yes.
Because the man has dedicated his life to make the world a better place. It genuinely seems. To the point where he's so influential, people have made parodies of Mr. Beast. Like Darman's Mr. Feast character. Like, you know what I mean? Jimmy Donaldson is arguably the most influential young adult we've seen in the past ever, really.
Yeah.
Because he chose to do good. Hell, he's even helped out Carl in ways because, like, I mean, not to say before Carl was on Mr. Beast, he was a nobody. That'd be rude of me to say. But, like, he clearly has social anxieties and shit gets to him. Because, like, the amount of people who have trashed Carl saying he's ruined Mr. Beast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, it's unfair to him, especially to Carl.
But not to mention Mr. Beast literally made a Mr. Beast burger ad where he ate a Mr. Beast burger with Carl, and he did it with Carl's baby because he found out Carl was suffering through an eating disorder at the time.
Exactly. Like, you can't say Mr. Beast doesn't care about his friends and his family. Again, Mr. Beast is one of the most genuine human beings that I've seen in a long time. And you know what? Who are you to judge if he wanted to recreate Squid Game? He's still done more.
Yeah.
He's still done more for the world than I guarantee you have. Oh, and any closing remarks?
Nah.
You don't even... Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Right. Well, I'll just quickly wrap it up here. Again, whether or not you agree or disagree with Mr. Beast's video, that's in the eye of the beholder. That's all completely up to you. However, I am going to state this. Getting your panties in a twist over a guy recreating something, it still took creativity. It still took... Mr. Beast recreating Squid Game is still more creative than if I were to throw myself in a corner of the screen and stare dead ass into a camera and watch some fucking YouTube video and say nothing and put ads on it to make money.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Beast and YouTube should celebrate the Squid Game video. Because you know what? It shows that if you put in the hard work, you still can succeed. Mr. Beast has put in hard work. If you want to be a YouTuber and you want to inspire like that, then yes, inspiring to be like Mr. Beast is good.
Yep.
He's cheated the system. He gradually rise. He put in his work. This is him reaping his rewards. This is him reaping his rewards. So if you have a problem with Mr. Beast, I don't know why you would. You're just a hater.
There's really like no reason to be really mad at him. But anyways,
Mr. Beast is arguably a genuine human being, and honestly, like both him and Moist Critical are two examples of creators who do what they want and they don't care who is against it.
Yep.
That's what you should try to be on YouTube. You shouldn't try to be complacent. We've been the Memelords. You've been Warudo. Thank you for listening, and that is our thoughts on the mainstream media versus Mr. Beast. In the end, I think it's all just a bunch of pointless drama that really you're just trying to de-character and de-platform Mr. Beast when, honestly, he's still one of the most genuine human beings. We do appreciate all comments. If you guys do have anything to say about this, please feel free to keep it civil. Again, we're not saying you're wrong if you're outraged. We understand I understand both sides of the coin. But you can't sit here and call Mr. Beast's character out by saying he should have done more for society instead of waste this money. That, I'm sorry, that pisses me off. Also, the Vice article really pisses me off too, but
Yeah.
that's just tone deaf in my opinion. Again, if you guys have anything else to say about it, please feel free to comment it below. We'd love to hear your opinions. Do you agree? Disagree? Should he have been sued? Is Twitter somehow right with their outrage? In my opinion, they're not, because Mr. Beast has done nothing wrong. So it's a parody of Squid Game. It's a recreation and a parody of Squid Game, and he puts his own flavor on it. So it is fair use. And now, again, if the Squid Game director was like, what the fuck is this? He took my hard work and fucking made it this? Then I'd understand. But he praised it. He wants more people like Mr. Beast to recreate it, so it can get more exposure. It's a win-win at the end of the day. Again,
And they both get more recognition to what they're,
Bingo. Again, and like I said earlier, if Squid Game wasn't a financial success, would we even be really having the same argument? I guarantee we wouldn't. I almost be willing to guarantee. Anyway, we've been the Memelords. Thank you for watching. Next week, possibly Epic Rap Battles of History Part 2, or Meme Jeopardy finally, but with Suda as the host, which I didn't know he wanted to host the first one. Last time me and him talked about this, he said he didn't want to host the first one, but he changed his mind, obviously, so one of the two will happen next week. Hopefully Suda will be here no matter which one it is. He was supposed to be here today for it, but something came up. He will be live with us on twitch.tv. He's slowly coming back into the channel. So if you're a fan of Suda, you'll get your Suda fill as he's coming slowly but surely coming back. Anyway, we thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and keep it peaceful and civil down in the comments. We'll see you next time for Wild Wednesday, and we'll see you next time for Twitch TV. Thank you. Thank you all for the support. We've been doing this for about 6 months, and I'm going to do the corny YouTuber shtick here. 11 subscribers, it's, to some people it's nothing much, but you know what? It just means some people want to hear our opinions. And whether you, listen to it as you fall asleep or what have you, you know what? If somehow us getting enraged soothes you to sleep, good on you.
I actually have a friend who does watch this to sleep.
Good on you if us getting enraged helps you sleep. You might want to see you might want to see a doctor about that, but
or something about that.
I don't know if that says something about us or you, but no, but genuinely, I know all four of us do really appreciate any feedback we get. We started this on a whim, and honestly, I didn't think we'd stay this dedicated to it. I thought we'd, maybe do this like once a month, but it's a weekly thing. We do three days of the week we dedicate to this, to growing this. We have it. Our editor works really hard. Show them some love and appreciation. And you know what? You know what? All of us are grateful. And there will be a special come the 1 year of this channel. I'm really excited for that. I'm not gonna spoil it.
You already did on Twitch.
Oh shit, did I? Yeah. Okay, but barely nobody watched us on Twitch, so okay, that's a lie, but we're not, Anyway, there's a lot to watch on Twitch, so we can slide by the wayside sometimes. So, again, we are grateful for everything, and again, any feedback you guys got. Again, we try to, maintain a level of goofiness, but seriousness at the same time. We know when to go serious and when not to go serious. And, well, today was kind of a goofy, but a goofy serious. A goofy serious in a sense that it's something that really pissed me off. I don't know how Ark and Owen really felt about it. Well, I know Owen's probably kind of... Owen usually likes to say he's indifferent, but I know he is a fan of Mr. Beast, and he probably wasn't really appreciative of all the people throwing slander at him. For a guy who is genuinely one of the most wholesome human beings.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. It's
Now,
pretty,
if it was defacing
definitely.
literally anybody else, I don't think it'd be like as big of a deal, but just because of who they chose to target.
no.
Anyway, we've been the Memelords. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time for the podcast next week. Same
Yeah.
bat time, same bat channel, baby. Bye.
Quaint Mr. B6000. Oh, Mr. B6000. Oh, his random videos are the name of the game. Some might say they're a ticket to fame. The occasional intro may not make sense, but we all get a laugh at their expense. Mr. B6000. Oh, Mr. B6000. Oh, Mr. Beast. Oh, Mr. Beast. Oh, Mr. Beast. Oh, Mr. Beast. Oh, 6,000. Mr. Beast, 6,000.